We're continuing to read The Brothers Karamazov. He had no thought to spare for it indeed, for when Father Zosima, feeling tired again, had gone back to bed, he thought of Alyosha as he was closing his eyes, and sent for him. Alyosha ran at once. There was no one else in the cell but Father Paisi, Father Iosif, and the novice Porphyry. The elder, opening his weary eyes and looking intently at Alyosha, asked him suddenly, "Are your people expecting you, my son?" Alyosha hesitated. "Haven't they need of you? Didn't you promise someone yesterday to see them today?" "I did promise. To my father, my brothers, others too." "You see, you must go. Don't grieve. Be sure I shall not die without your being by to hear my last word. To you I will say that word, my son. It will be my last gift to you, dear son, because you love me. But now go to keep your promise." Alyosha immediately obeyed, though it was hard to go. But the promise that he should hear his last word on earth, that it should be the last gift to him, Alyosha, sent a thrill of rapture through his soul. He made haste that he might finish what he had to do in the town and return quickly. Father Paisi, too, uttered some words of exhortation, which moved and surprised him greatly. He spoke as they left the cell together. "Remember, young man," unceasingly Father Paisi began, without preface, "that the science of this world, which has become a great power, has, especially in the last century, analyzed everything divine handed down to us in the holy books. After this cruel analysis, the learned of this world have nothing left of all that was sacred of old, but they have only analyzed the parts and overlooked the whole, and indeed their blindness is marvelous. Yet the whole still stands steadfast before their eyes, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Has it not lasted 19 centuries? Is it not still a living, a moving power in the individual soul and in the masses of people? It is still as strong and living even in the souls of atheists who have destroyed everything. For even those who have renounced Christianity and attack it, in their inmost being still follow the Christian ideal. For hitherto, neither their subtlety nor the ardor of their hearts has been able to create a higher ideal of man and of virtue than the ideal given by Christ of old. When it has been attempted, the result has been only grotesque. Remember this especially, young man, since you are being sent into the world by your departing elder. Maybe, remembering this great day, you will not forget my words, uttered from the heart for your guidance, seeing you are young, and the temptations of the world are great and beyond your strength to endure. Well, now go, my orphan." With these words, Father Paisi blessed him. As Alyosha left the monastery and thought them over, he suddenly realized that he had met a new and unexpected friend, a warmly loving teacher, in this austere monk who had hitherto treated him sternly. It was as though Father Zosima had bequeathed him to him at his death, and perhaps that's just what had passed between them. Alyosha thought suddenly. The philosophic reflections he had just heard so unexpectedly testified to the warmth of Father Paisi's heart. He was in haste to arm the boy's mind for conflict with temptation, and to guard the young soul left in his charge with the strongest defense he could imagine. Chapter 2. At his father's. First of all, Alyosha went to his father. On the way he remembered that his father had insisted the day before that he should come without his brother Ivan seeing him. Why so? Alyosha wondered suddenly. Even if my father has something to say to me alone, why should I go in unseen? Most likely, in his excitement yesterday, he meant to say something different, he decided. Yet he was very glad when Marfa Ignatievna, who opened the garden gate to him, Grigory, it appeared, was ill in bed in the lodge, told him in answer to his question that Ivan Fyodorovitch had gone out 2 hours ago. And that's the end of the reading for today. Have a good day.